I propose to take up a number of issues relating to our extremities, that is the skeleton, in this video. The first one is sprain. Sprain is an injury to a ligament without fracture of bone or dislocation of joint. Literally, a painful wrenching or laceration of the ligament of a joint. Its symptoms are acute inflammation. The pain is worse on movement. The first remedy in an injury in acute as well as chronic cases is Arnica 200. It is to be alternated with Ruta 200. In the injuries to cartilages, tendons, perisodium, joints, Ruta 200 is to be given along with Arnica 200. If there is a painful wrist due to overuse of an arm in writing or in using the keyboard, we again take Ruta 200. So basically two medicines cover sprain, Arnica 200 and Ruta 200 according to symptoms. Staggering is walking without coordination. It requires conium, CONIUM 200. We suffer strain when we lift a heavy object or we take severe muscular exercise. This causes injury to the muscles and the tendons. Literally, strain means to injure or impair by overuse or a overexertion. To wrench, strain a muscle. The symptoms are pain and swelling. Strain is different from sprain. In sprain, there is injury to a ligament without fracture of bone or dislocation of joint. Once again, for strain also, when it is caused by an injury, acute or chronic, Arnica 200 is to be given. The body is bruised and sore all over. We alternate Arnica here with Rustox 200, which of course has its own predominant symptoms. Strain of tendons and muscles from heavy lifting or severe muscular exercise or from wrong posture in lifting a weight requires Rustox 200. There is pain all over and there is a temporary relief movement. Another interesting malady which I am taking up in this video is sweating. Sweating in armpits requires sulfur 200 and so does smells coming from sweating like garlic. So sulfur 200 is the main remedy. Tendo Achilles is snapping into two of the tendon which attaches the calf muscle to the back of the ankle. Its symptoms are sudden and excruciating pain on the back of the ankle. The injured person cannot stand on tiptoe. Sometimes the lower leg has to be put in plaster for months. Medically advised shoes ought to be worn. However, the homeopathic medicines as indicated in the following words help relieve pain and swelling. When there is stiffness, the pain comes like electric shocks. We prescribe Cimifuga, CIMICIFUGA 200. If the tendo Achilles is swollen and painful, give Kali bichrome 200. In cases of tender pain where there is temporary relief from motion, use Rus Tox 200. Neuralgic pain in the tendo Achilles requires Ruta 200. All these medicines are tried and tested over millions of patients. They have been proved in provings done at the time of Dr. Hahnemann as well as in later years. I have seen help available from these medicines in the cases of sprain, strain, tendo Achilles. Please do remember, for any injury, think of Arnica 200 first. Everything else follows. Wish you health, wish you the best of luck, and thank you for visiting this site.